What's up everybody, I'm Brian from I Want Tesla and I got an exciting update in the Model X, full self-driving, 2020 12. Well, you know what, it's the autopilot going through intersections update that everybody wants. It's the beta. It was something that was teased by Out of Spec Motoring a while ago, a couple weeks ago, and now we have it. So we're gonna go out and drive it and see if we get in an accident. Oh jeez. Through an intersection, but we're gonna pay attention. I got cameras everywhere. Karen's gonna help film. I got a camera up front here recording the screen. I got a camera right above my head here. Hopefully that's gonna you'll be able to see what's out the dirty windshield. Let me show you what's in the update. Here is our car. You can see, oh, I missed 25,000 mile review. I'll have to do that very soon. And right down here is the update that we got, 2020.12.6. whatever. And this is what everyone's been looking for, traffic light and stop sign control. It's a beta, so be careful, don't be an idiot and get in an accident. But basically it's going to stop at every light. When it sees that red line, it's going to show a red line there. It's going to stop at every red light, it's going to stop at every green light, it's going to stop at every flashing yellow, anything like that. And all you have to do is tap the accelerator, or, and this is Model X, you'll just pull back on this stalk once. That's how you engage autopilot in a Model X and a Model S, and then it'll go through the intersection. You do have to pay attention though. I stress that you do have to pay attention. This is a beta, it says beta, and this is brand new. There's going to be bugs that need to be worked out, and the reason it wants you to push the accelerator or pull the stalk is you're giving confirmation to the computer that it's okay to go through. It's okay to go through the green light, but it'll stop at every single light. So let's get out there and have some fun. Ready? Woohoo! All right. Before you actually start using this feature, you have to turn on the feature. Imagine that. So you go into your autopilot settings, and right there, the only one that's not selected is the traffic lights and stop signs. And of course, we're going to read that. We're speed readers, so we're just going to hit yes. And now the system is on and we're ready to go. And if you haven't done anything as far as navigate on autopilot, that's where all that stuff is anyway. All right, this first major intersection up here, I'm going to put it in autopilot now. This is kind of weird how it splits a little bit, so we're going to see what it does. Hopefully it just follows these cars, and we're going to see what shows up on the screen as well. It shows up on the screen, stopping for traffic in, whoa, confused. Stopping for traffic in 500 feet, now 300 feet. Now, I'm not touching anything. I do have my foot hovering over. Now it's stopping at the red light for me.
Oh my God, it stopped by itself.
It did stop by itself, and now it's completely stopped. And it shows autopilot unable to proceed. Please take over. Okay, so the light is red. I haven't touched anything. Now we're just on hill hold, basically, or on hold. And so this is like normal. That was pretty much just like if I let off on the accelerator and it just slowed down by itself. So now we have to turn because the car picked the turning lane, unfortunately. But that's fine. There's a bunch of stoplights all the way down, and we will see how that works out.
The car picked the turning lane?
Yeah. I didn't touch anything. It decided to go in this lane even though the other cars went in that straight lane. I was going to continue straight.
For the road.
So I'm going to put this in autopilot now. And there are some lights up here. So right now it's already saying 600, 500 feet, 400 feet. Well, it's stopping for the cars in front of us anyway. Even though the light's green. And it's hard to see the thing behind around the GoPro here, but it shows that the light is actually green on the display down there, which is really cool.
A lot clearer than it used to be.
And I'm just going to push on the accelerator a little bit, and it goes through. That went away because it was starting to slow down a little bit. Now it's slowing down for the next one. It's going to do this the whole time in city streets for right now. So I'm just going to push on the accelerator just a little bit, and it went away. So probably as soon as that pops up, you can hit that button or push on the accelerator or pull on the back tab here, and it'll go away. Like right now, it's at 500 feet. I just pulled the lever and we're moving. And that should actually reset. Although now it's asking me again. That was weird. I did it at 500 and then asked me again at 300.
Well, these lights are kind of close together.
Yeah, but we didn't hit another light. That's the weird thing. Again, this is a beta, so pay attention. And every time we pull that, it should be resetting the time of the nags popping up. So there's another one up here at 600 feet. I'm going to pull on the tab here at 500 feet and see if it pops back up again at 3. Yeah, it did pop back up at 3, although the light is red, so I'm not going to touch anything.
It says stopping for traffic control at 100 feet.
And now if I just push on the accelerator a little bit, it's going to continue the rest of the way for me. Now keep your hand on the wheel, keep your feet hovered over the brake pedal just in case this just wants to take off. It doesn't see the light. Who knows what can happen. Now the car will only go the speed limit through city streets now. It won't go 5 over. But we're going to turn around here. I'll put it on autopilot and let's see if it works. Come on, Elon and gang. Although autopilot, navigate on autopilot's for the highway, so it's not going to pull up navigate on autopilot, so it won't make right turns for us, unfortunately. I was hoping something would pop up that way. The light did turn yellow, so I did not let go or not push on the accelerator to go through the light. I decided to let it stop for us.
And it did stop.
It stopped. There's a red light, or the red line, which is pretty cool. But once the light turns green, I will have to push on the accelerator pedal or pull on the lever back here, the autopilot lever.
So you just push it a little bit? Or?
Yeah, it didn't want to go, so I gave it a little bit more. Coming up to another light, 500 feet. There's cars in the way anyway. We're coming to a stop because of the cars and the light. It knows 200 feet. So I'm just going to give it a little accelerator, and the nag goes away and it continues through the intersection.
It seems the
Trying to
car
pick a
itself
lane.
seems very cautious. Well, it's probably confusing because
It is a beta, so it's being extra cautious. This car didn't get out of the lane all the way.
my car is sensitive as it is anyway.
It is a female.
Mm-hmm.
So we're coming up to another light. So every light you're going to have to do something to get through it. For right now, kind of makes it a little weird, but
It's probably on purpose though.
it is. You're basically teaching the computer that, hey, you're right. It's okay to go through it. It's okay. Things will get better.
I think it's just a safety precaution with confirmation, and if you're not paying attention, then it's going to stop probably.
Turn left onto Williamson Road.
Okay, this is not gonna. Let's see if I could change lanes into the turning lane here.
Nope.
No.
Now turn left onto Williamson Road.
Now I can let this use this to come to a stop, and it stops right on the lines, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people extend over those lines a little bit. Now the car's not going to let you do that if you have it on autopilot. So we're going to go on this one. Autopilot on this road. It says 45 miles an hour max. Can I go up it? No, it says 45 mile an hour max. And again, this is like normal autopilot. The only difference is at the stoplights, because autopilot worked in the city already. The light right here we're gonna have to go through. It's weird. You're not expecting it to slow down, but it's definitely gonna do that.
It's like it proceeds with caution towards every light.
Yeah.
Probably in anticipation of it maybe turning red.
I think right now it's just showing confirmation to the computer that they're right. I don't know if I can go through autopilot in here, but we'll see.
Social distancing.
This is where I saw those garbage cans before. We'll drive through there because I don't see the autopilot thing popping up yet. Sees the stop signs really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more vibrant than before.
It would do autopilot through there, and that's a good spot right there. We'll come back through that one. Here's where all the garbage cans are. See, it probably won't. I'm surprised it doesn't let me do autopilot through here. Alright, we're going to get an autopilot. Autopilot allows 25 miles an hour through here. Let's see if it picks up the jogger. See if there's any more. It's slowing down for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he showed up on the screen. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Wonder if that one will. It's kind of far away. Gotta watch these cars a little bit too.
A little close. A lot close.
So there's a yield sign in the middle, but then there's a stop sign. So I'm wondering what it's going to do here.
Be careful right here, because
It's slowing down for here. It knows this is an intersection, but it didn't come to a stop. That's interesting. I thought it would come to a stop. Now there's a roundabout up here. Oh, hello.
because that car was too close.
There's a roundabout right here. Let's see what it does for a roundabout. Should lower it down the speed.
It's probably gonna run. No! Brian!
Oh, jeez.
I don't think it's ready for a roundabout.
It went way too fast through there, for one. Scared the crap out of that person, probably. Let's get away from the sun so we're facing the other. Jeez, hello.
Did it stop on its own?
Yeah, that was the car. It's a little hard to see me, but we are in a shopping mall, outdoor mall area, where there's lines on the road, so hopefully I can get up and get into autopilot. There we go. Whoa. That jumped into autopilot.
It was violent.
I'm going to lower it down to 10 miles an hour seems fair. There's a target that people are going to be walking across. There's signs. There's camera lights or camera signs that kind of look like stop signs. So I kind of want to see what happens in a parking lot.
It's a straight line, though. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, we're in autopilot. Does it stop? It's not stopping for these security light camera things. Those look like stop signs to me. It's right now stopping for traffic in 300 feet.
Traffic, does it say?
Must be this crosswalk, or is that stop sign there? Or no, way up there. Look, there's a line way up there.
Huh.
And
What the heck does
a
it
person,
say,
it's seeing the crosswalk, I think. I don't know. It's staying at 300 feet though.
It might be a crosswalk.
Stopping at 200 feet now.
I'm not sure what it's stopping at because it's just a road.
Now it just went away. So
it might have been a crosswalk.
It saw something. This crosswalk here, maybe at Dick's. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's no stop signs through this area, but here's another one, 600 feet. And oh, there's a T in the road. There's a
Where?
see the sign? We're coming to a dead end at 500 feet up there, so it knows there's a dead end. We have to turn. So I wonder what it does at that section. This lady's like, "Why are you going so slow? Electric cars are slow."
And they can only go 5 miles too.
Yeah. So
So I think it knows the road's ending.
let's see what happens. I'm sure the red hands will pop up, or it'll just stop. Oh, red hands.
Mm-hmm. I knew the road was ending.
And it just stopped. I mean, the road's not totally ended.
It
but-
stopped on its own? You didn't touch it?
I didn't touch anything. It's not gonna, this only works in autopilot. If you're driving in the city, it's not going to work like that. So, really, I don't really see much use for this yet, except to help Tesla get closer to full self-driving. That's what I see this being used for. But right now, this is a fun thing to use, but not to rely on.
Can't really do anything with it. I
mean-
think it's pretty unsafe right now.
I mean, you have to hit the accelerator to just move through every single light.
Now, if you were a person of elderly age who likes to drive slow, this would be perfect.
So yes, this update's pretty cool to see what happens, how the progress happens with Tesla, but I don't see it very useful right now, except just to help Tesla get closer to full self-driving. I won't be using it. I don't really drive that car very much, but Karen probably won't be using it because of when you're in the city, you have to hit the accelerator to get through the light. It seems more of an inconvenience than it is to use it. So, but it is cool. It's very cool. And I can't wait for it to just keep driving itself and not have to nag us every time we want to do something, every time we want to go somewhere. So, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one. Muzzy, Muzzy.
Put the dogs on the video.
Muzzy, Muzzy. You don't even know how to run.